Hey guys, welcome back to another round of Cyborg Gaming. We're down here in the Arbiter's Ground, ready to take on this temple. So, what I would recommend here is grab out your claw shot. And if I can actually get one of these guys, go. So this is just going to help us as they're actually going to attack us as we are kind of going in and making our jumps around this area. So just kind of clearing them out here and there will help a little bit as we're kind of just jumping right through. Like you can see them right there. As long as you can avoid them, you should be okay. But like this one right here, I think it's probably best that I just clear you out. And there we go. So come over here and you can see all that quicksand. We're gonna have to deal with that a good amount. And that's why, like, you just don't want to get hit as we're going through this. But we can now... Please tell me I made this one. Alright, I'm good. Yep, 5 rupees. It's not like I have not seen that before. So a couple of these little guys are going to pop out. But what you're going to see here, we actually do not want to walk over to grab this. We want to hook shot it. You will not be able to make it. There we go. So give that one good pull, and now we are in the next area. So you can see there, we are going to need a key. Oh, you guys, okay. Are you going to follow me? You are. But the key's quite easy to grab, so we don't really have anything to worry about. And we might as well scoop this up. Go. Alright, we got lantern oil. You should know how to use that by now, so let's get that out of the way. And come right through here. And this is where your key is going to be at. So I could probably grab a heart, would be nice. And let's open this up. And then we're going to get a little cutscene here in a couple minutes as we go through. Ooh. All those creepy crawlies I want to avoid. So I think we have one more room until we get kind of into the main temple area. And I can't see anything. For me, it is darker on my screen than it actually is on the recording. So it is nice to grab that lantern oil. Yeah, I could definitely use that heart. And just kind of keep working your way through these guys. You can see there's a door right there. Go. And nothing too crazy. These guys are pretty easy. My way over here. And just, yeah, what we gotta do, take out everybody. And get myself another rupee. So right now, I am working on kind of getting the magic armor. So for me, I want to go and collect as many of these rupees as possible. So let's see, where am I missing? Huh, interesting. Alright, give me one sec. Let's see where I can find these guys. So let's light that right there. There we go. Alright. So actually, yeah, make sure you, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Get out of there. Make sure you light those up to get through the door. So now we got our little cutscenes, and we got the pose. So kind of reminiscent of Ocarina of Time with the 4 poes that were in the Forest Temple. It's going to be kind of a similar situation. You can see a chest over there off to the side as well. Okay, there we go. We're starting to move along here. So let's turn into doggy form. Let's press X. And let's look at that scary, ugly face of his. There we go. So that's gonna be kind of the move, is just basically just jump on their face and just keep attacking with that X, or with the A button. And that's one down right there. Alright, so we're gonna need to go about the temple, finding the other ones as we go. So let's get this moving. And same thing, you can see the Poe soul is moving along, and it's gonna light that up. Now we can sniff right here. And we got the Poe's scent. Let's forget Leah, and let's get that Poe. Okay, so let's switch back to human form. And let me actually put this here. Let's light that up. I probably won't need this for a bit, but I wasted all of that lantern. So let's just go about it that way. Come over here. There we go. So come across here and you should be able to get a heart. Come on. And then if you want the map, which I'll just grab it really quick. Come on, come on. Can you make it? You should make that. Okay. Come over here, and then this side will be the map. And then if you don't want that, you can obviously just go right into the Poe, which I'll grab here in just a second. Take out these guys. We're going to have to take out them kind of periodically throughout the level. So open that up. And boom, we got a map. So the next one, there's like a bit of a, I wouldn't call it a puzzle, but it's just kind of tricky on finding it. Show you here in just a sec. So let's go over here, and you can see all we got to do here is dig down. And let's go back to human. And let's grab that out. And that pulls open the floor. And so we are going to need to kind of go into this next room and hookshot our way up. It's just finding where to hookshot up is just kind of obnoxious. Let's go through here. So, take you out. And I recommend taking him out. We're about to take out an enemy. Nothing too crazy. You should be able to take him out pretty fast. But push this along. Grab. Push. There we go. So, awaken this guy. Like I mentioned, he's nothing too special. But if that other guy's kind of hovering around, it might get annoying. Ooh, 20. My collection's slowly going back up. Okay, so we got that small key, which we needed. Big thing here, though. Let's back up. So this is what I was kind of saying. This one actually might be kind of easy to miss. Just due to, like, you're probably not looking up there. Let's take out you rats. And there we go. Let's grab that. Okay. So, oh, actually, I need to get through the door first. And then we should have our second Poe here just here in a couple minutes. Go. Let's try to hold B and see if I can get Midna just kind of take him out. Go. Finally got a good attack on him. There. Oh, no. Okay. Go. Let's see. Do we got? Yep, we got our finishing attack. Now just jump on him, rip that face off, and we got a second Poe. So same thing. The soul will go back to the middle room, and we get to keep progressing onto the next one. Okay, so let's go back to human form now and head back to the main room. So there's going to be a lot of that. Let's just skip through this. So all the way back, and then we are going to use our new key. And yeah, we just want to drop right down. There we go. Why am I missing this? Oh, duh. We need to push this back. Okay. So, come over here. There we go. Pull it. And so, we are also going to go grab, basically, the compass. We're going to be in human form for a little bit before we get to the Poe. You can see as the Poe is now lighting up the torch, we're good there. So, I would not say we're halfway through the level, though. Those two were obviously quite easy and quite quick. The next couple ones are going to take a bit of time. But, we can come in here now, right up top, right above the stairs that you were exiting, and come through here. So you can see a key. You can see we have like another one of the pillars with a little area right here. But let's just get through this. So lift this up and come off to the left. So obviously there's spikes here. You can see it draws out every single time. I didn't mean to hit it, but I did. And here we are going to pull this out, pull it backwards, and then push it off to the left. So this is going to allow us to pull out one of those switches or levers as far back as we can go. So come up here. Let's get over there. And actually, let's see if I can make this a little bit quicker for everybody. Ah, not really. Okay. So let's go pull this back. So this is going to take a minute, so apologies everybody. But basically, yeah, you want to get this up as high as possible, and it is going to slowly fall down, so you are going to be kind of timed here. But we are going to get our next key, and we are going to get the compass. So come right up here. Little finishing move. Go. I think we can leave that other one alone. Let's see. No, let's pull. So now off to our right over here. Wake this guy up. Nothing too crazy, just a bunch of hacking and slashing. But we now have our key. Aw, shoot, I think I messed up. I think the compass is right there. I don't care for the compass, so I'm gonna just keep going. If you want to take the time, apologies, did go grab that compass. Alright, so we're gonna want to get our swords out here. Or any weapon, that weapon of choice. Might as well not even use the arrows. It's gonna take us forever if we do that. So we're gonna have a handful of these little guys, but the big guys will also be coming here in just a sec. Go. And that's the screaming as they annoy. I can't even move. But these guys are not too tough if I can actually move. One of them now, a little bit better. So I'll probably want to go in and collect some hearts here in just a sec. We're getting close to the Poe. Okay, you're just annoying me. Yeah, perfect. So let's see if I can get some heart pieces. There we go, that's good. And now we can kind of work into the next area. So you can see there's like another little chamber here. Dropped right down here. We got our key, and you can see there was a locked door up here. Let's go wolf. And they're just kind of hanging on to me. There's not too much I can do about that right now. But I might as well take these guys out. Yeah, come on, come on. Whoa, that is really bad to watch. Apologies there. That camera was bugging out. Go. So it's just easiest to take those guys out while in wolf form. So let's go over here. Now let's see if Wolf Link can make this pretty basic jump. Alright, let me give that one more time. There we go. So we got our key, so we're good there. And come on, let's get going. Oh, what am I doing? I am so dumb. I walked right past it. Alright, let's go back. Apologies here. The reason it took us back to that main room is because we should have already grabbed the Poe. So let's go right here. And right where these big guys were, I was so excited just to get out of that. Let's grab this one right here. Let's check with the wolf. Go. Now we dig. That's why I missed it. And we can pull this right out. And there we go. We got Poe number 3. So at least we cleared the next area. But apologies for missing that. Alright. If I can jump on his face. Let's clear it out a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Now I just gotta do the finishing move. And that is Poe number 3. So, we're doing pretty good at this point. Let that soul go back in. Obviously, we're already kind of heading towards the main room, so we should be good. So, come right through here. We already got the key. We already took out all the little bugs or rats. So come off to the side here. And let's open up. And let's see that that Poe gets dropped right off where he should be. Perfect. Let's transform back to human. And let's make it across here. It's pretty evident you should stay up top here. Please do not drop down, or else you're gonna have to kind of run back through and go grab, go through that checklist again. So, off to the right. We can push this down or over. Yep, there's a chest right there. So let's go check that out here in a sec. Come on, push, push, push. Push and drops in. Perfect. Also, if you want some rupees, should be good right here. Alright, good little 20 piece. Keeps our day moving. So you can skip, or actually no, let's just go get the chest. Second thing, we'll just kind of let this drop right in between, and we'll be in the middle, and then we'll jump off to the side. But, so basically we're gonna have to do this twice. So pull, until it can't go any further. That's so annoying. And that's why I take these guys out, but I didn't really have a good shot at that, so let's go do this one more time. Hopefully that does not happen again. I can see one moving around under there. go. Sprint, sprint, sprint. And what's our magic item? It's just 20 rupees, so I recommend just skipping that. Can we bookshop? That'd be so amazing. That's enough obnoxious. But we get to go back. And we get to do this one more time. Okay, you're down. So, like I mentioned, we're gonna have to do this one more time. And before he gets away and knocks me out one more time, we'll take you out. So basically here, we want... Dude, this room's annoying me. Alright, so just lift it enough where you can get into the middle of it. So we probably still have a little bit of ways to go. I am struggling in this room. Alright. Pull you out. So obviously if you don't... I tried to rush it. Do not do that or else it's just going to fall directly on you. I should have known better. There you go. Stand right here. So... Yep. Let you fall down. And then here we go. Here, we are going to need some bombs. So let's get through this. Come right here. When we get bombs, just equip them on top of your arrows just to make this guy easier. And I honestly wish they would have just given me bombs instead of rupees in that previous room. In my opinion, it'd make more sense. Let's just skip you. You're not that important. Okay. Go. Now I got 5. There you go. Shoot him right in the chest. And I don't think there's anything that important in here that I need to be hacking and slashing. If you're just rupees, I still will take that though. Oop, bombs. Okay, I could use some bombs. I only had 5. Yeah, pot. Just double check. I think you're just... Yep. Alright, let's keep moving. Do. Up. Good thing I got that lantern oil at the beginning. Ooh, nice. So now we got a new secret room to go into. I'm gonna light all of you though. And just cause, let's check my wolf senses. Perfect. Let's go across here. Turn back to human. And let's keep going on our journey. Alright, let's go wolf mode here. Press X. There we go. So, this one is very same thing, reminiscent of Ocarina of Time. We are going to have to figure out which one of these poes is the right poe. So, zoom out a little bit. Alright, Z-target him, and still just missed him. Alright, so obviously the more you zoom out, the easier it is. Just wait a sec. Stop moving. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's the light that's the brightest, but it's kind of hard for me to tell, especially with like how little I can see. Go. Got kind of lucky on that one, but this should be allowing me to finish. I I would say we're a little bit more than halfway through the temple. Obviously, we have all poes, which is really nice. Now we need to work our way back to the main room, as the 4 poes have now opened the door for us to continue within the level. This one here is this one. So let's go back to human form. And let's get in here. Hook shot off to the side. And from there we can just drop right down. We should be back in the main room. It's better than going all the way back and like going, you know, reversing everything you did. It's kind of nice to just hook shot your way back and drop. So now all 4 poes are lit. We have this door opening up for us. Nice. Okay. So I got full health. We got some rupees along the way. Collecting the poes weren't too bad, in my opinion. Last couple are a little bit longer, but the first 2 are so short. And you can see there's like a spinning top in here. That is our next item. And so you can see here, we can like basically Beyblade our way over there. If you're old, you might be able to get that reference. I don't think Beyblades are around anymore, but that's basically what we're doing here. So let's get across here. Let's check out this room. Actually, yeah, let's check this out. Let's keep working our way down. Key there. Perfect. Check which. Yep, there we go. I was kind of actually. We push up. Now we're going down. Yeah, I thought so. I probably missed something along the way. Let's go back up. Apologies here, that missed a step, so we gotta go find that key. Let's see what I missed here. You're just so annoying. I think I know which one it is. Let's check this just in case. Get you out of the way. Let's pull you. No, let's push you. Oh, I hate you guys so much. Alright, let's go. So let's push this until we can get the area level with where the key is at. So we gotta go one more. Perfect. So if you come over here, we should get a spike. Yep. And now I can work around. I get some rupees, and let's get our key. So now we can obviously push the lever all the way down and drop to the bottom level with that key there. So nope, wrong way. Let's go all the way to the very bottom. So for me, pushing forward. And I think one more. Yep, perfect. And utilize that key. And we're into the next area. So let's see what this is gonna cause for me. Ooh, yay. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. And let's keep working our way forward. You can see, the little rats. And can spin, nice. Let's turn back to human form so I can actually see a little bit better. And you can see this right here. So let's pull this out. Kind of similar to what we did in the fire temple. It's going to open the door for us. And there we go. Ah! It worked. So you obviously have a little extra time. I kind of cheated that a little bit. But in my opinion, it's worth it. Alright, let me get a better vision of what I'm trying to do here. Alright, come on. Man, this game's kind of buggy at times. Alright, so let's go back up here. And we've got to work down the hall. You can see the little Beyblade things on the side. Alright, let's aim for this little middle section right here. Let that come all the way down. We can roll right through that. We might as well let these guys just absolutely jump us and let them do their thing, as it's just going to be kind of an annoyance running through them all with these little spinners on the side. So off to the left, if you want to grab them, you got the little bird right there in the pot. I am going to skip over him because I never use him. Just where we're at this level, I don't see the point of grabbing him. So same thing, let the little beetles get on top and do your spinning attack. Whoop. And you can see a door locked off to our right. We are going to use our bomb arrows again. So activate these guys right here. Z target. Whoop. That's not what I meant to do. Nope, come on. And there we go. So we're gonna have to do that one more time, and then that will activate that locked door in the previous room. So come right over here. And let's scoot back a little bit. And let's take you out. So that should now activate that previous door, and we can keep working our way in. So you can either go with the spinner, which I recommend. You just follow that right. Oh, shoot. Yep. Go. Make your little hops. You can see the beetles coming. Oh, am I down? Never down. Come on, come on. Just roll right through. Take him out. Make that jump. And as long as you make that jump, you should be okay. So let's clear these out. Let's see if we get any bombs. Alright, we are good here. And we're about to enter a very dark room. Very scary. Locked behind us. Alright, let's take on this beast. Alright, let's just get right in the middle here. Cut that open. And we are going to need to go in doggy form. It is a beastly, beastly sword. I hope you have enough bomb arrows to kind of take this guy out, as it seems like it's kind of the easiest way. Alright, one thing at a time though. So, let's go wolf. And just how we've taken out the poes. There we go. And let's just rip that face right off. So, pretty scary. Let's go this way. Check. I'm pretty sure I already had that set up, but just in case. No. Oh, I shouldn't have wasted that. So you hit him, and now you just kind of hit him while he's down. Kind of typical, you know, move set from a Zelda enemy. So easiest way you can see, I just wait till he's done moving. And now he is down on the ground. And I will just hack and slash until he is done. So he kind of just, you know, he spins. Go. And his sword does get in the way, which is kind of... Oh, no, that sucks. Go. Arrow works just fine. Go. And now, at least this time, I am right in front of him, and he is down. So, as always, you beat the guy. Let's go see what he is going to drop for us. And he just disappeared. Awesome, awesome. We're making pretty good progress through here. So that opens up, but that is more important. Right in front of us. Sadly, I ran out of bombs, so I probably should have just used just regular bow and arrow on that guy. But I thought the bombs would do more damage. I don't know if that is accurate. But now we got our Beyblade. So we can now spin through. I'm pretty sure we saw the boss key in one of the previous rooms, so let's go do that. Right up top. And let's just ride this out. And you can jump right off. You can press Y again, and you're out. So now we are back in this room, and you can see we have a little spinner path off to the side here, in which you are going to need to kind of start practicing your spinning skills, because they are going to get interesting really quick. So for me, A to jump. Ooh, there we go, perfect. So not perfect, but it worked well enough. We have a heart piece in here that we're going to want to grab. So let's go do that really quick. And let's jump right off of this. I think this is bombs, and I definitely need bombs. Yes, thank you. I think the next one is just a 20-piece rupee, so feel free to skip that if that does not interest you. And then this one is just, there's a 10-piece rupee back here, but mainly I want to do it because of that right there. Let's just grab the 10-piece just because I'm over here. And then let's start working our way up. So, perfect. Let's work our way over here. And we're going to get shot forward. Skip right over him. And do some little nippy sword tricks. The beauty of Twilight Princess. I kind of wish they kept swords like attacks like that, as they kind of removed them from future games. But I thought it was a really interesting part of the game. For Twilight Princess, go find the hidden skills, etc. All right, let's see if this is the correct path. And then jump from side to side. Take that over. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, let's get on the correct path. Let's go this way. Perfect. Now work your way up. And you should get launched here in just a second. And now we're going. Let's go check this route. Ooh, awesome. So a little bit extra jumping, but it got us through. So you're gonna have to learn these spinning skills pretty quickly, or you're gonna have a rough time. there's a couple heart pieces I think we can grab outside in Hyrule, now that we have the spinner as well. So let's just go right back into here. And I think I mentioned this when we walked in this room, but look at those gauges going. And come on, let's move this door along and get our entrance. Perfect. Alright, so obviously we already got the boss key. We just gotta work our way up here. This will be a fun one. Start working our way up. And there is a ferry at the top, so let me just go with that. And we're gonna ride all the way up to get the ferry. You can jump onto that middle section whenever you feel comfortable. I'm gonna grab my ferry first. I would just a kind of random hard time with some of these bosses, so I like to make sure I am prepared. And let's get you out of my items for right now. And so alright, let's get back up there. So this one's gonna be interesting. Obviously we're gonna be using the spinner for pretty much everything here. But basically we're gonna be attacking the spine of a skeleton. Kind of drag looking thing. So let's see how high should I go here. There we go. Ah, almost missed it. There we go. Now, obviously, spin, spin, spin. And we are going to get a little cutscene here in just a sec. Starting that boss battle. I'll probably just skip right through. Please watch that cutscene, though, if you can on your own time. Definitely worth watching, but I need to get going on this. And there we go. We are at the boss fight. Big door for a little Link to push open, but all good. I can't skip this one. Okay. So let's get right into you. I think Zant's gonna appear for us. And like I mentioned, I just think just watch it on your own time, definitely worth it. But I need to get this boss battle going. So he is gonna be protected by his little minions. And that's one thing I gotta watch out for. Jeez, okay. And aim right. Oh, I did not press it in time. Jump right into his spine, basically. We're gonna have to give him a couple hits, as always. But he's nothing special. The only thing I would say is, obviously, those little spinners are gonna get very annoying. And the fact that there's like 100 of these dudes at times, just gets very obnoxious. So let's see if I'm gonna be able to make it back. 2 quick hits. Oh, nice. He just starts his right back on top. I actually thought I was going to glide right into that. Come on, come on. It's okay. That should be probably my shot right there. Come on, target him. Come on, are you going to give it to me? Wow, even going super slow, it gives you the attack, which is super nice. And that was a quick 3 shots, and he is down. Awesome. So overall, though, I love that temple. I think the Arbiter Grounds is one of the best, like, Zelda temples in any of the games. Obviously, I think this is one of my favorite here. In Twilight Princess. This, I think it's called like Snow Peak, Snow Head, one of the two, is also up there. So let me go grab my heart piece. Where'd you go? What am I not seeing here? Let's just go right into it. Hopefully I get that correctly. Need to make sure I collect all the hearts. Oh, my God, I can't believe I forgot about that. Okay. Let's do this. Let's work our way up top. So basically he's going to be kind of shooting some fireballs at us. This isn't going to take us too long, but we do have to clear a couple of his attacks. If I can actually run into it. Go. So you see that? Jump. Wait for him to do another one. Jump. And we got another one. Jump. So we're actually getting a little closer to him. Just like that. That's what I kind of was thinking about this part. And let's give that a couple shots to the head. And get him down. Alright, we're going again. So, obviously, we're pretty much working towards the spinners. When is this going to come in? Taking my time. Go. And let's go across here, as we need to work our way up. Across. Let them load up. Jump your way across. Come on, come on. Shoot, I lost my speed and my momentum. Alright, obviously we gotta get back up a little bit more. Hopefully we can take this guy out soon. So we should be careful with the spinners about now. Back across. It's kind of nice. It automatically seems to hit for me, which is really nice. Now we're all the way down at the bottom. Come on. Dang. Alright, got him again. Let's go take this guy out. There we go. Perfect. Well, like 4 times the charm. Alright, let's get back on here. And I'll pretty much just clip it to the point where I'm actually facing him just to save some time. That blast. Avoid that blast. Alright, we're getting close. And there we go. Alright, let's see if this is the time. 3rd time's the charm, and it is. So I feel like I could have gotten an extra slash or 2 on him on the last one and finished him off. But there we go, guys. We are now finished with the Arbiter Grounds. We're gonna get a little cutscene as always. Perfect. There's the heart that I was looking for. Man, I do not like that second half of that battle. It's just annoying. But I do love that temple overall, though. Quite fun. So let's go grab that. to the Mirror of Twilight. So let's go through here. I'll save on my own time. Thank you very much. So, we gotta work all the way up. Got a little tower to climb. Go. Do. And we will be back here. Let's go use her. Okay, yeah, we need the teleporter. Okay, so how many are dropping? 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay. So let's at least take out one of you. Let's take out 2 of you. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'll just redo that. And then take you out. And then let's get you 2 together. Oh, thank you. Got very lucky there. But now we have our portal for when we do come back here. Collect some hearts. See a little track right here. And let's keep spinning. And spin, 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 spin. I always feel like it's a little bit excessive how much you actually have to spin, but that's okay. And now we got some awesomeness. So there is our Mirror of Twilight that we need to now go fulfill. So kind of a two-parter with the Twilight Princess, with the original, like, the Forest Temple, the Fire Temple, and the Water Temple. And now we have kind of a second selection of items that we need to go and fulfill, which is the mirror. So again, I am going to skip this to save some time, and highly recommend, please watch that. It is much needed, adds a lot of great depth to the game. So let's talk to Midna really quick. Deep in the Mountain of Snows, Ancient Wood, and Sky. So those are our next cues on where we're gonna go. But that, guys, is the Arbiter Grounds. I hope you guys found that video helpful. Catch you on the next one.